Good evening, race fans. Good evening, world. It's Marky P here, aka the Scruffy Top, welcoming you along to Generation X Racing once again. And sorry for the tardy start, but I've just been at my first boot camp, which is the first exercise I've done in about 4 or 5 months. So I'm absolutely knackered, stick to higher heaven, and will desperately rattle through the usual blurb as quickly as humanly possible, so we can hopefully finish that before qualifying. So, tonight, yes, it's season 13, round 8 of our Group 3 100-mile challenge. We're at Spa, the GP configuration. We have 23 laps, which takes us to 100.05 miles. The minimum tyre stint is 4 laps. The pit window opens at the end of lap 4 and closes at the end of lap 20. All the tyre compounds are available. The required tyres are mediums and hards. So we'll see if anyone can one-stop this. No idea if it's even possible, but we will soon find out. We're starting at dawn, the weather is SO1, so nice and sunny and clear, and the time dilation is time 16. So lovely stuff. And racing for you this evening, we have Scarly in the Genesis X. We have King Racer, who I time perfectly going to him as he stacks it coming through down towards the bus stop. Kobayashi Maru in the... Is that a Porsche? I believe it is. It's 911. I think I'll clarify that. We have Kodude. Ooh, in the 4GT race start. Lovely stuff. Nick in Honda in the Supra. Good God! Is that a Viney I see before me? It is, and he's in the Porsche. Good evening, Adam. Great to have you along, mate. We have Bigoli in the McLaren. We have GDSRE in the Lamborghini. And we have Tifa in the M6. Where's... No, Darlo boy. I don't know what's going... Oh, no, there he is. Oh, sorry, Darlo boy, missed you there. What are you in? The M6 as well. Yes, of course he is. Murcielago in the Mustang. A bit of jumping around there. Sherlock in the Lexus. Lovely stuff. I think that's El Ginger Ninja. Hello in the Lamborghini also. Devlin in the Supra. A bit of a jumping around there. Okay. Tipa we've done, and Ian we've done. So we have a mighty 14 racing for you this evening. That's almost a maximum lobby, as with me prattling on, you can only get 15 in the lobby. So hopefully Polyphony Digital will sort that out at some point. But just to say, chat is open. Just like we've got Scarly in the lead at the moment. 0.6 ahead of King Racer, who's making another good showing in the McLaren. I think the McLaren's back, because this being a speed circuit, I wouldn't necessarily expect the McLaren to be up there, but I think it's, whatever the last update was, it's certainly made a bit of a comeback, so that's great to see. Kobayashi Maru currently sitting in third. Lovely stuff from Justin. This Ford GT should be pretty good. Absolute rocket ship in a straight line. There's a lot of speed cars out tonight. So you've got the Genesis X, Ford GT, the Supra, the BMW M6 is no slouch. So it just goes. Chat is open. If you fancy saying hello, please do that. Kodude might be able to sneak another one in. About a 220 lap, so should make it round to do another lap. If his tyres can handle it, that is. Looks like he's given them quite a good knock already. Scarly bearing down on the back of him. Darley boy bearing down on the back of it. So general etiquette is no overtaking in quali. Because there's some really lengthy straights here, so... Oh, hello. Stewards in inquiry there, maybe. Oh no, Kenny's gone wide. Bad luck, Kenny. So as I said, the guys should be able to get one more in, or certainly these three should be. So I think Scully's done probably the right thing. Hung back a bit. Kenny does absolutely brilliant to hang on to that 4GT through, not Blanchimont, the one after that. Or was it Blanchimont? Yeah, it might have been. Lovely stuff, Kenny. Keep it going, my friend. Devlin currently on a 220. Kobayashi Maru. Don't know. Darlow Boy up into 5th, 218.7. King Racer 218.3. Murcielago or GenX Nicky Rindt. As he's sometimes known, a 218.1. Scarley a 217.6. And Sheerluck, who's suddenly come out of nowhere with 217.0. That is a quick lap. That Lexus is no slouch. It's a pretty good handling car. And Sheerluck is certainly one of our quicker drivers, so no great surprise there. Down, Bigoli's had enough. Bryony is coming around 208 into the bus stop, so will be certainly improving on his best time. He could be jumping miles up the field here. Look at that! Into second goes Viney. What a lap on his final lap. He was in stone cold last place. What a lap from Viney there. I seem to remember he's a bit of a Spa specialist, particularly at the Porsche. So, great stuff. Let's see if Scarley is up on his best lap thus far. Yes, he is. Nearly 0.4, so if he maintains this, we'll go ahead into second, but can he squeeze out another couple of tenths and take pole? Sheerluck will not be improving on his lap because he's got a half-second penalty. I think Scarley was close enough to get any sort of slipstream off of... No, Scarley was just pushing it. Oh, bad luck. So, Darlow Boy jumped Scarley, and I think Scarley would have gone into second there. Darlow Boy up into third with a 217.6 on his final lap. Lovely stuff. So, Viney and Sheerluck and Darlow Boy have finished. So is Scarley with that unfortunate spin at the end, but that Genesis X is an absolute nightmare. Round corners. It's so twitchy, so oversteery. Here comes Murcielago. Ginger Ninja, good evening, sir. So, no, he's out of it. King Racer is done. Kobayashi Maru has been done for some time. Tipa is done. Mr. G Ninja in his Lamborghini is done. A 299 from Simon, lovely stuff. Not au fait with that Lamborghini at all. I don't think I've ever driven it, so I'll have to give it a whirl. Certainly, I bet it's certainly not as easy to drive as the Group 4 Lamborghini, which is brilliant because it's four-wheel drive. Oh, sorry if you could hear me prattling on in the background. I left the sound on. So there we have it. Our initial standings, our lineup for this evening. We have Generation X Racing, our Group 3 100 mile challenge, Season 13, Round 8, and Why is your car blue, Simon? I don't know. Is that not a livery you wanted? We on pole we have Sherlock in the Lexus RCF 217.0. What a lap that was. Viney in second in the Porsche 911 in 217.6. Darlow Boy in third in the BMW M6 at 217.6. Holy cow! Look at these 3 second, third, and fourth. Scarlett in fourth in the Genesis X at 217.9. He was looking like he was going to better that, but Span coming through the bus stop. In fifth, it's Murcielago, Nicky Rince in the Ford Mustang at 218.1. In sixth, it's King Racer in McLaren 650S at 218.3. In seventh, Kobayashi Maru in the Porsche 911 at 218.8. In eighth, it's Tipa in the BMW M6 at 219.0. In ninth, it's Ginger Ninja in the Hurricane, and I can see, yes, it shouldn't be blue, should it? And I don't think it was earlier when I looked at it, Simon, so no idea. Ginger Ninja in the Lamborghini Huracan at 219.9. In 10th, we have Devlin. Seems like it's been a while, Devlin. Welcome back in the Supra at 220.0. In 11th, we have GDSR Ian in the Lamborghini Huracan at 220.3. In 12th, it's Kodude, our friend Kenny from California in the Ford GT race car in the 220.9. In 13th, Nick in Honda in the Toyota Supra 221.1. And in Bigoli, it's unusually starting last, but didn't look like he put a time in, so I don't know if there's some problems there, but in the McLaren 650S. That is our lineup for this evening. Best of luck all. Yeah, I think to remember now, Ginger Ninja, you're yeah, no idea. Good evening, Darley boy. Sorry, Dude. I misread what you just put in chat there. I thought it said you actually written tight group, full stop, fun. I thought it said tight group fun, which is just the way my filthy mind works, I'm afraid. Right, so the keyboard line up, so we'll see if we can remember the keys for replays and whatnot. Liar? What do you mean, Viney? Okay, here we go. Are we going to see the lights? Okay. And away they go. They come down to the source for the first time. Is there any carnage? Murcielago held it up the inside. There's loads of people going wide. The fact is that Murcielago into the lead. Good God, he was in fifth. So I'm assuming he's starting on... No, he's on hards as well. Dear God, that was a right send. Let's have a... hang on, a quick... No, I didn't quite catch it. Okay. Okay, Murcielago leading him down the Kebble Straight. On the hard tyres, we've got Viney in second on the hard tyres. Kobayashi Maru's up to third in his customary rocket ship start. In on the softs, okay. He's up in a second now. Kind of unsurprised. I think he's only got on soft so far. Viney's on the hard. Scarlett is on the mediums, okay. In the Genesis, Sherlock all the way back to fifth on his hard tyres, but yeah, we need to have a look at the start again to see if there's any shenanigans there. King Racer sixth, we have Darlow Boy down to seventh and has a penalty of Bigoli all the way up to 8th from 14th. Brilliant. Kodu in 9th, Ginger Ninja 10th, Tifa 11th, Devlin Ian 13th and Nick in Honda 14th. So I think we can make the suggestion that starting on softs, Kobayashi Maru is two-stopping this at least. Shouldn't be any more than that. Oh no, is that Viney? Oh no, Viney's just gone off. Oh, bad luck, Viney. Austin's picking up his usual penalty blitz. Now, yeah, just served it, so it's dropped miles back, and away goes Murcielago. Is Sherlock going to be able to get? He's now up into third. No, can't really do anything. It won't be, certainly won't be faster through the bus stop with his hard tyres on. But okay, interesting strategies, different strategies all the way down the field. So lovely stuff. Let's just stick. So we've got Kobayashi and Naru, followed by the Lexus and Genesis. A bit of side-by-side action through Eau Rouge and Radion, or Red Water and Steep Slope, as they are better known. Ivy Scarlett actually changed down then, coming up Steep Slope. Unusual. And Sherlock's dropped right back. King Racer's got the run on him. Sorry, I need to use the keyboard shortcuts rather than buggering around with my controller, so I'll put that down. Scarlett now all over the back of Kobayashi Bruce, picked up another 1 second penalty, ouch. How's his tyres doing? Okay, so far so good. So the tyre wear is... tyre wear and fuel degradation is ×3. So that's what the guys would have been practicing on. And should have some idea, although I always used to just try and work out how far a set of softs would go, and then add 50% for mediums, and then assume the hards would last as long as you need them to. So it's like a very unscientific way of doing things, but okay, Murcielago. It's 1.5 seconds ahead of Kobayashi Maru, just serving it another penalty. There's King Racer. Ooh, bit of a tap there from... Is that Darlow boy on the back? Now Teepa's throwing it up the inside. Good Christ, it's all going on here. Teepa's up into 5th. Languishing down. Oh dear, it's all at 6s and 7s at the back. In 6th and 7th, as it happens. So let's have a go. Where's Dolly boy? 7th. Oh no. That's it. Let's get it chase cam. See if there's any shenanigans coming through. Red Water and Steve's just clipped the front of Sherlock there. Or Sherlock clipped the back of Dolly boy, whichever way you want to look at it. Dolly boy was ahead. And Sherlock's dropped back to 8th. He will not be happy with his start. That much is certain. Race has managed to pick up a mighty 1.5 seconds worth of penalties. Darley boy on the mediums would have hoped to be a bit further up the field at this particular juncture, but still has plenty of time to go. Got a pesky McLaren on hard right in front of him at the moment. As they come through Pouillon. Gets it done, and is now after Teepa, who's in the other BMW M6 this evening. King Racer really seems to be struggling. Damage or something, or is it just maybe the McLaren just doesn't work on the hards? He's certainly flying on the softs, so yeah, 23. I think these boys can deal one stop if they want to. They appear to have the fuel for it. That's 3. Maybe just. They start on 80% fuel. 8. We got in 9. We have Devlin chasing down King Racer in 10th. GDSR in. Who's in another? It's just the Lamborghinis aren't picking up their liveries tonight at all. Because I think Edians is red and Ginger Ninja. Let's have a look. No, that's Viney. Sorry, Ginger Ninja. They both got the stock liveries on, and I know some glitch in the game. I'm afraid, chaps. All your hard work has gone to hell in a handcart there. So Viney, all the way back into 12th after stacking it on lap 2, I think, which was couldn't see at the time whether that was self-inflicted or whether he got a nudge from someone, but bad luck Viney. And we have the Italian brethren currently bringing up the back of the field. Gr-3 had shot up after his start, but yeah, back towards the end now, and these guys are both on. So Gr-3 is on hards, Nick and Honda is on mediums. Good evening, or buenas, Sarah, is it? Gentlemen, let's get back up to the pointy end. Okay, so Scarley has got past. Great, so missed all that. Well done, Marky B. Scarley is through into first and is pulling away from Merchelago. Nicky Rint in second. And he now has Kobayashi Maru up his chuff. Coming around Paul Frere and down towards Blanchimont. The Mustang's quite quick. Kobayashi Maru maybe needs a bit of slipstream help. I thought Merchelago braked and let him go there, but not so. Okay. Justin definitely overshot the apex there. Okay, Merchelago is into the pits already, so yeah, getting rid of those. Okay, let's get back to Tipa, who is on the softs and has unsurprisingly made a hell of a charge through the field. Let's see if the massive BMW M6. So that's another penalty for Justin there. Did Tipa get one? That's a second penalty for Justin. Ouch. He'd have been miles in the lead by now if it wasn't for the penalties he's been. I think that's 3.5 seconds so far. And we're on lap 5. Come on, Justin. Get that consistency going for you, sunshine. Bit of oversteer from the M6 there. In the meantime, Scarley is pulling away, saying thanks chaps for battling. I'm off. So from the look of it, Dardo Boy has done, because they start on 80%, I think it is. So he's done about, obviously on 4.5 laps on half a tank. So maybe it's not a one stopper at all, unless you have some pretty aggressive fuel saving. But as I said earlier, just the mediums and hards are required. So the one stop is there if you want to do it. You don't have to do two. So drop back to Sheila, who's doing much better on fuel, frankly. So I wonder if that's just the Lexus is better on fuel. It doesn't look like it's short shifting. Lovely stuff. And Cody, who did sit, kind of made a nice bit of space for himself in between Sherlock and Devlin. And I don't think the Ford GT is necessarily great on tyres or fuel. but if you want a car that goes in a straight line very quickly, then that's your Huckleberry. I've now got one. I just haven't driven it. I decided to part with some of my ill-gotten gains when I got to 100 million credits and bought all the Gr-3 cars that I didn't currently have. So I've got them all now, including the bloody awful-looking Nissan Silhouette, or whatever the hell that is, which cost me 2 million quid or something. So, ho-hum, I'll start blathering on. Or stop moaning at least. I won't stop blathering on because that's why I'm here. Devlin going nicely up the hill there. Lovely stuff. Let's have a look at the two blue Lamborghinis who are now line astern. Quite sure why it's only the Lamborghinis that are not picking their liveries up this evening. But okay, bad luck here. Just picks up a half second. Coming through red water and steep slip. Ian is on his hards, Ginger Ninja is on the mediums, so like car will be looking to try and get past his Lamborghini teammate. Not that they're teammates, obviously, but as this is an individual event, but you know what I mean. Well, if you don't, bad luck. So Ginger Ninja definitely has his car in front. Is he going to keep it there? Yes, he is. Ooh, goes a bit wide, going through the right-hander, but keeps it on track beautifully. Down through the right-hander towards Paul Frere, which is critical. You maximise your speed through there, just because you've got the very long run down to Blanchimont and then the bus stop. It's absolutely flat out. If you're braking, you're doing something wrong. So we see Viney's up to 10th. Lovely stuff, Viney. Keep it going, mate. I think you remember you had a brilliant comeback. One of the last times we raced, one of the last times you certainly raced Group 3 at Spa. So, in the immortal words of Peter Gabriel and Kate Bush, don't give up. Right, he's now up to 9th as okay, Kodude went into the pits. Right, he's trying to chuck it up the inside of Ian. Oh, this will be good. Ride on board. Ian just missed the gear change there by the look of it or something. Bad luck, Ian. Or maybe he didn't fancy going side by side through Eau Rouge and Radion, and who can blame him for that? Lovely stuff, Viney. So it's jumped up 4 spaces in the last couple of laps. He's on it. Back up to Scarlett, who's now 3.7 ahead of. His mediums are doing okay. He's got a lot of laps left. I mean, I'm thinking he could one-stop this now. Half race distance is, what's that, 11 and a half. And he started on 80% fuel. So yes, I'm now going to predict that this could well be a one-stopper for Scarlett. Just overruling my initial thought that it absolutely couldn't be. So, Tipa it can't be because he started on the softs. So we'll definitely have to do 2 stops. But up into second after, I think he started quite a long way back. So there's great stuff for Tipa. Kobayashi Maru will be stopping fairly soon. These tyres do go off now, whereas before, particularly with the soft compounds, if you see the tyre indicator towards the bottom left-hand side of your screen, you used to be able to, on the soft tyres, you used to be able to run them all the way virtually to the bottom, and it made virtually no difference at all. Now you cannot. In fact, we were racing Group 2 last night, and I did was 1 lap too far on my softs, and I honestly could barely get into the pits because I couldn't turn the wheel. Okay, so Tipa is into the pits. So we'll ride on with Darley Boy and see if he can make some headway through Eau Rouge, Radion, and then down the Kemmel Straight. Cobway actually goes wide again, so that will be another penalty. And up he goes into second. It's another second, good God. Boy doesn't appear to be fuel saving. So I'm not convinced he can make it all the way. He's probably got one lap after this one, so we'll do 9, which will leave him 14. It's close, it's close. Anywho, Kobayashi just comes up to serve his umpteenth, well, I think probably 8th penalty this evening from what we've seen so far. See how Sherlock is now getting on. He's still out on his hards, now back up to 4th after an absolutely horrific start where he dropped from 1st down to 5th basically by the time we got to Eau Rouge and Radion for the first time. So Kobayashi Maru's into the pits. As is Darley boy. Sherlock just puts in his fastest lap of the race. Yeah, 2:19.6. Shot the hards, it's pretty darn good. Devlin is into the pits. So Ginger Ninja is all the way up into 5th. Like this will be the last lap for Simon before he needs to come in, and we'll see whether he short fuels on the hards or and then is leaving time for a soft stint, which looks like they go 7 or 8 laps. We'll find out. So yeah, Ginger Ninja up into 3rd, lovely stuff. Viney all the way up into 4th. All these guys obviously haven't stopped yet. Viney's doing brilliantly on fuel, so I think there's, and we'll have the mediums to go, so I don't think he's stopped yet. So yeah, I think no doubt in my mind that Viney's one stopping this. Thank you for the likes this evening. Maybe if you are watching and haven't given us a like and subscribed yet, give it serious thought. You know, I try to be as entertaining as we possibly can, and the racing's usually pretty darn good, so it doesn't cost you anything and does mean the absolute world to us. So if you want to mention, say, hey, I've just subscribed. Unfortunately, I haven't got all the snazzy gear that tells me that people have subscribed and who and all that, like some of these streamers have. But if you have subscribed, give me a shout, tell me your name, and I'll say hello on stream. If it's your kid's birthday, we'll do that too. No problem at all. Okay, Scarly is into the pits. Sherlock might be going again. Indeed he is. Okay. So he's done beautifully on fuel. And the one stopper could be quite powerful here because we know that the Spa pit is absolutely horrific in terms of its length. Not as horrific as the 24-hour. Okay, Ginger Ninja is in as well as predicted. So Viney is all the way up into 3rd, 2nd. And looks like he has the potential to go another lap should he want to, but I guess the longer he goes on the hards, the harder he can go on the mediums. If that makes sense. He's not going to have to worry about doing some gingerly laps at the end when they're going off. So could be a wonderful strategy from Viney here. So a little bit difference between sheer luck. Viney could actually go 2 more, maybe. Sheer luck certainly can't. Okay, so Murcielago, GXR Nicky Rint now out on the medium tyres. And it looks like he's definitely 2 stopping. So he's only put half a tank in, so he's got absolutely no chance of 1 stopping. Scarlett has fueled maybe till the end. So the pit stop was about something ridiculous, like 45 or 50 seconds, maybe even longer than that. So I say the 1 stopper is pretty powerful. And if you're 2 stopping, you're going to have to do something pretty darn special on the softs to make it viable against the 1 stoppers. But lovely stuff. So we'll go now up to Kobayashi Maru. Yeah, definitely 2 stopping, as we know, because he put the softs on. But first time in a while we've seen Justin's car without a red number over the top. So lovely stuff. Lovely stuff, Kobayashi Maru. Keep that up. And now we have the battling BMWs. Let's see what's okay. So Dale Boy now on the hards and Tipa now on the mediums. Dale Boy had to lift a bit there, I think, to stop himself going wide and incurring a penalty. Beautiful racing. Is Tipa going to get the cut back? He definitely looks like he's on the power earlier. But tight racing, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, well, Shearluck would seem to be up into 6th pretty early there, so I'm assuming he's definitely going to the end on the mediums, which, yeah, I think 1 stop. The winning car, unless Murcielago can do something spectacular, the winning car is going to be a 1-stopper. Just for the sheer length of the pit stop here. Shearluck was fuel saving a bit earlier, I'm not sure. Driving beautifully, currently in 7th. And King Racer in 7th, showing off his GenX certified driver tag, which is lovely stuff. Probably about time, to be fair. It's lovely to see King Racer racing with us again, and hopefully your buddy Judicial would also be back with us soon. It's always great to have the 2 of you racing with us. Both Brazilians, I think, living in the UK. Okay, so Devon, I was going to say, he's a bit of no man's land, but he's not at all. So he's finally stopped. 11 laps on the hard, or 11 laps on the hards, and getting the fuel out of 80% was quite spectacular. So Ginger Ninja trying to get on the back of Devlin. Kodu with the 4GT. GT. Absolutely. And we have Ian. Now on his mediums. Actually, I didn't see if Ginger Ninja... Yeah, it looks like Ginger Ninja's going to the end. Sorry, Ian. Steal your thunder there. See how he copes with a bit of a snake going through Eau Rouge, but up Radion beautifully, and on he goes. In Honda, who has stopped for his heart. And Bigoli seems to be struggling a bit tonight. He's coming towards the end of his soft compounds. So we'll be stopping for either the mediums or it almost looks as if Bigoli's driving on a controller rather than a wheel. Definitely doesn't look as smooth as he usually does, so I'll have to ask him afterwards if that is actually the case. Because I know once you get used to one thing, it's very difficult to get back to the other. So we have Murcielago in first, but definitely with another stop to make. Golly, that GenX is an absolute rocket ship. Look at it, it's taken 0.3 out of it, 0.4 through Eau Rouge Radion and down the Kebble Strait, sorry. Dolly boy. So let's see, Dolly boy is definitely two-stopping. Is Tifa. I would think so. Dunno. Kobayashi Maru we know definitely is. Looks like he's got a few laps left. In fact, let's see how Sherlock deals with the widest car on track. What tyres is okay? So Kobayashi Maru is on the hards. Sherlock is on the mediums. Like it's going to get him down through Franchemont towards the bus stop, but let's just stick with this. Okay, Kobayashi Maru has done his minimum stint. Hang on, what's going up there? It's like something happened there. Dolly boy got into a bit of an issue and he's got a half-second penalty for his trouble. Oh, he's still going to be another half-second penalty at least there. Bad luck, Andy. Stay on target. Stay on target. Deep breaths. Shearluck now trying to make his way up to the back of the pair of BMW M6s in front of him, who both look like they are stopping again. It's just a matter of when. King Racer sadly picked up a penalty, just coming down to observe that now as it hits the flat out section. It looks like his last lap anyway on this compound. He has absolutely cock all fuel left. And Videy now up into 7th and is definitely one stopping, so will be King Racer, will be jumping King Racer. Probably not Shearluck, Darley Boy, Teeper and potentially Murcielago, so it's still a podium in this for Videy. And Scarlet, I'm missing all the action up the front. I hope you guys in the mid-pack and the rear appreciate this. I'm giving you guys so much attention that, yes, I'm missing all the action up front, so sorry about that, Scarlet, but congratulations. Now in the first, and he's on his fastest lap of the race. He's got, I believe that is purple. It looks like a slightly darker blue than the normal blue, which just says it's your best lap. So, pleased fact fans, if I've got that wrong, do let me know. Yeah, okay, Murcielago's tyres are almost gone. He ain't got none much fuel left either. But Murcielago will never say die. Even if it is his last lap, he'll be doing his absolute utmost to get past Scarlet before he gets to the bus stop. And stops for tyres and fuel. So it's going to be really interesting to see how far he goes back down the field now and how much he'll have to do to work his way back up. Let's have a look to, where's Viney? 28. So we potentially he could go down as far as 6th or 7th or 8th because the stop is so long. He's in. Scarlett carries on now with a 5.7 lead over Teeper. I think his main issue is going to be Shearluck, who is also one stopping. And Viney. So hang on, let's have a look now. So Viney's in 6th. 4th. Has he jumped Murcielago? Murcielago's still fueling, so yes, he absolutely has. Don't think Devlin's quite going to do it. Or is Ian going to get there? Okay, so 5th. Yeah, so that's about a 45-second stop. Well, about 40-second stop with the lower amount of fuel he had to take on. Wow. Right, let's have a look to see where the races are on track. So we've got Scarlet in first with a 5.5-second lead over Teeper, who has to stop again. Who's got a 4.5-second lead over Shearluck, who is one stopping. He's got a 20-second lead over Viney. in fourth, but it will be one stopping. Murcielago, who has stopped all the last time, is now on his softs and will be charging, but I think Viney's on mediums, right? Yeah, okay. So 7 laps to go after this one. He's going to have to make it a second a lap at least before his tyres go off. The mediums will last longer, obviously. Murcielago, Nicky Ritt has a 12-second lead over Darlow Boy, who has stopped and is now on his softs also. So it'll be interesting to see if Darlow Boy can get anything, can pull in on the back of Murcielago and give him something to think about. We have Ian. Not sure if he'll be stopping. I think he'll probably be stopping again. He's in 7th currently. Kobayashi Maru in 8th, and now on his mediums and fuel to the finish. Ginger Ninja, who's picked up a second penalty and just served it, coming round the back high-speed section there, which is a real penalty. You can see King Racers really putting it on the back of him. And in fact, right up the back of him now, coming through the bus stop chicane. We have Nicking Honda now up into 11th. Looks like he might be stopping again for his softs, I'm guessing. If he is, I'll probably do that sooner rather than later, but he'll know better what his car does. So Ian is into the pits. Let's have a look at Devlin. Now on his mediums, a fuel to the end. In the Supra, and who's that coming out? Is that Ginger Ninja or is it Ian? That's Ian. It's just come out behind. No, that was Kenny. Ian's just come out behind Devlin. So Ian is on his soft compound. Devlin is on the mediums. So could be some good racing here. Kodu now fuel to finish and on his hard compounds. And Bigoli, currently in 14th, on his mediums and fuel to the finish. So just have a quick look back. Where is the racing currently? So Teepa's doing it. He's putting in on the back of Scarley, but I'm suspecting we'll be stopping for his softs in the next couple of laps, because he's now got 3.5 to Sherlock. BMW M6 is a big old girl to be throwing around on less than optimal tyres. Quite oversteery. Well, has a lot of power anyway, put it that way, through the back wheels. So, Teepa just cut that a bit too much. It looked like both of his tyres were over the white line. Yeah, indeed, there you go. Sherlock's picked up half a second penalty as well, so we'll make absolutely no use of that. Teepa's penalty at all, but Teepa will be stopping again. So Viney just coming through Eau Rouge and Radion. Not quite as graceful as he usually is. Bit of a wriggle coming up Eau Rouge. Murcielago only 5 behind now, so okay, taking a couple of seconds out of him in a lap and a half or so. And we'll be flying. He seemed to lose a lot of time when his mediums went off, so it depends how long these softs are going to last on the Mustang, which can rinse through them, frankly. Boy not being able to pull in on the back of Murcielago at the moment, who's 13 ahead, but does not appear to be throwing caution to the wind, as Murcielago is Nicky Rindt, who's just thrown in a 2:17.7 as the fastest lap of the race. Driving nice and smoothly as Teeper makes his last stop. Finally goes through up into third. I don't think it's going to be a long stop for Teeper. He won't have an awful lot of fuel to put in. Hey, half a tank for 5 laps. Wow. Was that Hards? Oh, okay. Christ, I got that wrong. I thought he started on the hards. But, okay. But in 5th and 8 ahead. Well, this will be interesting now because we got Teeper out in the BMW M6 on hards. Darley Boy in 6th, 8 seconds behind in the BMW M6 on softs. So a guy called Marco keeps on trying to join the room. Sorry mate, it's a league race and you missed it by quite some time. So yeah, do sign up. Oh no, is that Teeper? Yeah, Teeper's been there and looks quite badly. The front of his car is absolutely shagged there. So Darley Boy really closing up on the back of him now. Bad luck, Teeper. Devlin on the mediums, who's currently battling Ian, who's on the softs. Definitely pulling in the back of Devlin. Okay, Scarley's in as Sherlock goes through into the lead. Scarley's in, so he wasn't one stopping. Viney's up in a second. So Sherlock must be loving life at the moment. Unless he's stopping for softs, but I can't see him doing that now. He's got a 17-second lead. Viney's still 3.3 ahead of Reinhardt in third. I'll just call him the third different thing I've called him this evening. Softs are over a third done already, so it's when it gets over half done that they start getting tricky. Okay, so Scarlett came out. He's honest. I wonder if he was trying to do a one-stop, decided it wasn't particularly going to work, decided quite late. He's on his out lap, and he's only going to do 4 on the soft. So that must be the case. He must have been trying to one-stop, and he's thought better of it. Curious. but will now be definitely giving third place something to think about. I love that Mustang, and I love the sound of it. Beautiful V8 burble, but Scarly is definitely taken out of it. I think the Genesis X is probably a trickier car to drive, but it's an absolute rocket ship in a straight line. Let's see if we can. Follow him through a Rouge Radion and down the Camel Straight. Yeah, look at that! Look at the time drop between them. It's nearly half a second just through that section of track. So beautiful stuff. Is that Scarly on the fastest lap as well? This will not please Murcielago. Sorry, I called him Murcielago. One of his nickname or something is Murcielago. It either shows their PSN ID or their nicknames. I know him as Murcielago, so that's what I call him. Just know that when I'm saying Murcielago, I mean GenX Nicky Rint. It's nicer to say as well. What the hell? So 1.2 between these two now. Let's have a look. Murcielago hasn't really been able to make any great headway onto the back of Viney. Who's doing a cracking job with 2 laps to go after this one. Tyres are okay, definitely has the fuel. So, okay, he's got less fuel than Sherlock. His tyres are better. Revving the absolute bejesus out of it, so he's pretty confident he's got the fuel to finish. They're both on the mediums, so no advantage on tyres. Okay, I think maybe Viney's not quite so confident on. Yeah, not quite so confident on his fuel, as it's short shifting. Through the lower gears, certainly. Yeah, there he is again. Okay, here comes Scarly. Christ, I actually saw an overtake. Unbelievable. Through he goes, and will now be after Viney. 1 2/3 laps to go. And 3 seconds. And Viney is short shifting. You can see it dropping. It's under 3 now already. Murcielago hasn't given up hope of a podium as yet. Wow! Murcielago smelled blood there. Nearly tried to chuck it up the inside into Poudon. Wow! No tyres left. That's a bold move, Con. Whoa! Oh, really snaky coming out of that left-hander there. Scarlet's gone wide, but that'll give him an excellent line through Paul Frere. Okay, these two cocking about is going to make Viney a happy man. Murcielago absolutely revving the nuts out of that Mustang. He's gone wide. That's got to be a penalty. Got to be. Yeah. Just, I think, the dirty air maybe, and his lack of tyres. Spinning the wheels like that won't help much, just so you know. I know. Yeah, so Viney's on paper. He's got 2 seconds over Scarley. So let's ride on board with Scarley. So we're on the final lap. I'll just do a quick rundown, and in a sec, in the vain hope that I don't miss the leader crossing the line again, which is frankly my fault. Viney's done. I think the best he can hope for is to hang on. Murcielago's tyres are absolutely shot to shit. They're coming together there, but it's not the optimal place to try and overtake, I would suggest. I think we'll have him down into Pouillon. Viney goes defensive, okay. Whoa, he doesn't want to give this up that fight. Little taps all the way down. To be honest, Scarley, I'd wait for the final straight. You're going to have him. Battling like this, you can both go off, and Murcielago comes through into second even. Just got to launch it. Is Viney still short shifting? Yes, he is. Okay, Scarley's going to fly past him here, surely. Yep. Oh, Scarley just held on to... Oh, Christ, sheer luck, sorry. Engrossed with the racing behind, as always. And Viney just about makes it. Murcielago with 0 tyres. Here comes Darley Boy. We managed to get past Tifa. Just by the God, that was close to quarter of a second between those two. Here goes Kobayashi Maru into 7th. King Racer into the slowest finish you will ever see. Yeah, wasn't it? Is that Johnny Macca's droning salmon who has just joined us? Why aren't you racing, man? Devlin coming through into 9th. Ginger Ninja just managing to hold off his Lamborghini teammate. With Nick in Honda winning the Battle of the Italians. Coming down into the bus stop for the last time. Into 12th, well done Nick in Honda. And Kodu in the Ford GT race car. Lovely stuff, Kenny, gingerly through the bus stop there. The thing must be an absolute nightmare on the racing heart. And here comes Bigoli in to finish in 14th. Great race, lads, well done. Congratulations, Sherlock, Scarley and Viney. Right. So, Our final standings for this evening: Generation X Racing Group 3 100 Mile Challenge, Season 13, Round 8. He started on pole, dropped all the way back to 5th or 6th, and ended up winning with a lovely one-stop strategy. It's sheer luck in the Lexus RCF with a best lap of 2:19.2. In second, it's Scarlett, who did Viney on the final lap in the Genesis X with a best lap of 2:17.9. Well done, Scarlett. Another great finish. And he's back. Yes, he is. It's Viney in the Porsche 911. He, I think, just misjudged the fuel a little bit and had to fuel save like crazy the last couple of laps. Best lap of 2:18.3. Congratulations on your podium, Viney. In fourth, it's Nicky Rint, Murcielago in the Ford Mustang with the fastest lap of the race at 2:17.7. In fifth, it's Darley Boy in the BMW M6 with the best lap of 2:18.4. In sixth, it's Teeper in the BMW M6 with the best lap of 2:18.6. But I think there was a quarter of a second behind those two, between those two. So lovely stuff. In seventh, Kobayashi Maru in the Porsche 911, who was on the two-stopper. In seventh at 2:18.9. King Racer in eighth in the McLaren 650S at 2:18.8. In ninth is Devlin in the Toyota Supra, best lap of 2:20.9. In 10th, it's Ginger Ninja in the Lamborghini Huracan, best lap of 2:20.7. In 11th, it's GDSRE in the Lamborghini Huracan, a best lap of 2:20.6. Nicky Honda in 12th in the Toyota Supra at 2:21.3. In 13th, it's Kodude, 4GT race car, a best lap of 2:22.0. And Bigoli in 14th in the McLaren 650S with a best lap of 2:20.17. So there we have it. Congratulations to all our drivers this evening for a valiant effort. Now, I don't know. Has a chat been opened? Oh yeah, looks like it. Right, in that case. Let's join them. See who's on.
I'm a bit worried about the pit windows. I think I missed it by one lap.
Oh.
Were you supposed to pit on lap 17?
No, it were 4 laps.
4 and
19.
It's lap 20.
So you were probably safe then.
Yeah, I pitted on lap 18, so I'm safe.
Yeah, you're good. You'd have been good anyway because it's a minimum of 5, isn't it?
That's 4. It's 4 tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was saying he pitted on lap 18. They were worried he'd missed window.
Okay.
But you'd have had the window anyway.
Lap number 17.
No.
I think it was
19.
Okay, because I think it was showing wrong on the calendar. I think it said 4 and 20. Anyway, good evening all.
Good evening.
That was fun.
Yeah, it would be 20, wouldn't it? Lap 20, 21, 22, 23. That's
No, because
4
that only
laps.
does. Yeah.
So you'd have to pit at the end of lap 19.
Yes. Correct.
Yeah. Yep.
Correct.
Right, we got there.
Anyway, now we've got to the bottom of that. well done all. Sheer luck.
Good evening.
Beautifully delivered one-stop strategy there after something of a fraught start.
I didn't think it was going to work after those first 5 laps.
Yeah, I did wonder because I was looking at different fuel levels and stuff, and it looked like Scarlett was trying to do a one-stop and then suddenly decided not to right towards the end. And because he only did 3 or 4, he did 4 on softs, I think. But well done, mate. Fought your way back through the ranks. Were very patient. Drove very well. You must be pleased.
Very pleased. It's the first time that I've done a one-stop and it's worked. So
Okay.
I'm really happy.
Yeah, good man. So something to consider in future. Then I guess when you only need two. There's only two required tyres, so I know it is difficult, and you look like you were fuel saving a bit.
Oh
in
yeah, I had
past.
to full save a lap on each stint.
Okay.
And yeah, the hards weren't easy to start with.
Okay. Good stuff. But well, congratulations, mate. Not much more to say about that. You finished
No.
sort of miles ahead. I missed your bloody finish because Viney and Scarley were going at it, coming down the back straight.
It's becoming a regular thing back.
Oh, but I haven't got Greg to poke me and say they're finishing, even though I said on stream, no, I'm just going to run through the field because I don't want to miss Sheila finishing.
Yep.
I'm blaming it on
Too
the boot
late.
camp. I'm blaming it on the boot camp I went to earlier. I was absolutely beasted, and I'm sitting here. I stink. I'm hungry. So I'll blame it on that. Anyway, congratulations, Sheila. Great
Thank
drive.
you.
Well done.
Well done, dude.
Cheers.
And joining us on chat for I think only the second time is the lesser spotted Viney. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, how you doing?
I'm all good. Great to have you back in the mix, mate. Fantastic drive.
Oh no, it was a tough one. I had that big accident at the start.
Yes.
Sorry, Nick, and was it the other Italian? I can't remember.
Okay. Bigoli, maybe.
Big Oli, yeah, sorry, I can't remember his name. Yeah, big apologies to them. I just thought I'd carry on ghosting when I come onto the track.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But, yeah, great finish. You got third, and it looks like you may have just slightly underestimated the amount of fuel that needed to go in. Or did you fill up and that was all you could get out of it?
No, I actually put more fuel in. I think I was just pushing that much to try and catch up to sheer luck, because I really wanted to get him. I think I was just pushing that much. It just drained it so quick.
Okay, but because you're something of a Spa specialist, I seem to remember one of the last times we raced at Gr-3, you had a bit of an off and then were powering back through the field and ended up second or maybe even winning. I don't know. So you like Spa? Put it that way.
Yeah, I do like that. Yeah, and obviously I like the Porsche as well.
Yeah,
so
the
it's a good
Porsche.
combination for me. It's just such a shame I had that off. I think that would have been a win.
Okay,
Not to
good
take
stuff.
it from Chris, but
Yeah, okay, but you just did. So we're all friends here, don't worry. But yeah, it was a great race. So great to see you with us, mate. Thank you for joining.
Thank
Good stuff. Murcielago, or Nicky Rint, as I'm going to have to call you, as that's what your name bloody appears as now. It doesn't roll off the tongue as well. But you were absolutely ragging the crap out of your tyres again, I see.
Yeah, I want the Viper back, that's all I'm saying. this thing turns even worse than Viper somehow. I don't know how that even possible, to be fair.
Yeah, I think that's the first time anyone's ever said that. I want the Viper back. But,
yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about trying a one-stop too because it was doable.
Mm-hmm.
But then I remember they got basically half the race on the hard tires, so nah, I'm gonna do the minimum stint and then do a two-top and see where I end up. Because I think at the end it would have been pretty much the same result anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there were some great races and great battles there. I think it just sort of came down to, Scarley stopped, had the softs.
I was hoping to catch Winey at the end, but then Skyler did his stop, but then my soft tires were pretty much fucked there at the end, so yeah. I hoped for a podium finish, but didn't quite manage it.
Okay, well, fourth isn't so bad. And on to the next one. So well done.
Yes, man.
Tipa, good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
You just missed out on the battle of the M6s. It was, I think, a quarter of a second between you at the end of at the end there.
Yeah, and I misunderstood the tire rules a little bit there.
Okay, but we think you're okay though, right?
Yeah, I didn't crash into anyone, only the barrier once.
Okay. Yes, I think I just saw you coming out of that. So we didn't actually get the crash, but anyway, so a pretty good finish though. I mean, the M6 looked like a bit of a handful.
It is. is even with the traction control on, and it's totally horrible on the hards.
Yeah. Well, I think that goes for all of the
Everyone.
sort of the twitchy. Well, yeah, but I think when you look at the Genesis X, you look at the Mustang, you look at the M6, they're probably the worst. But yes, I don't know, maybe the Lamborghini as well. So it's only Viney who, in the Porsche, who had an easy ride on the hards then, really.
Apart from that first lap.
Yeah. Well, you've got to give them time to come in, Viney, haven't you? Brilliant. Well done, mate. Anyway, great racing between you and Darley boy. It seemed like a lot of the evening, actually. You two were going at it. So, great stuff. Congratulations.
Yeah, I was shouting, "Get out of my way!"
Well, he couldn't hear you.
Yes. And I was on the softer. I couldn't pass him. I was a little bit quicker, but
yeah. Well, I think he was just trying to make his car wide, wasn't he? I think.
Oh yeah, he's very good at it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well done, Teeper. Ginger Ninja.
Mark, evening.
Not entirely sure what happened to the Lamborghini liveries tonight, because Ian had exactly the same issue. You both had exactly the same stock liveries on. Yeah, it was weird. But how did it go tonight, mate?
Terrible, as predicted.
Okay. Are you not a fan of Spa or not a fan of the car?
I'm going to say I'm going to be controversial here and say that Spa is wank.
That's the old statement.
I just cannot get the flow of that track. I was just saying to Sheila, look, my best time was 3 seconds off pace.
Yeah.
And then you take into account that you've got to spend most of the race on hards. I tried one stop in it, which didn't fucking work at all.
Okay. I haven't driven the Lamborghini at all, so I've got no idea what it's like.
One stop in it as well, in that Lamborghini, I didn't realise how fucking hungry that car is on fuel.
Okay.
I spent 95% at race on fuel mix 2 and short shifting.
Oh, God.
And then still had to go to fuel mix 6 for the last 2 laps. And finished on 0.2%.
Right, okay.
So, yeah. And I know for future it's shocking on fuel.
Yeah. So don't try and one stop, basically. Yeah.
But I played the Joker, so double points.
Okay. Well, at least you got something out of this evening. There's 2 things you know now. So every day's a school day and all that.
So they're fair.
Indeed. And don't let us being on chat stop you from cashing in your lottery tickets, which we can hear loading up in the background.
That's me, sorry.
I just wanted to say
it's not me, I'm just joint Gr-3 race on Sport.
Oh, okay. I was just saying, someone hasn't done that for a while, have they? They're really going through the thing.
Yes. I didn't realise you could hear it.
Yes, we can. Have you got anything good?
No.
Right,
as expected from GT7 and tickets.
Yeah.
I was going to say,
10 grand.
Yeah, that's about it. That's not bad.
90% of the time it's 10 grand, isn't it?
I've just done alright. I had a 3-star and got 100 grand.
Oh.
Start doing the lottery.
Yeah. Nice stuff. Well, look, congratulations.
I wish you could sell some of my fucking tuning parts, man.
Oh, God,
I think
that's
the last time I checked it, I had around 9 million worth of tuning parts I don't use, man.
I just wish you could opt out of them.
Engines.
I just wish you could opt out of them. I'm never going to use them.
You can get money instead.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, it's probably not going to change, so we'll just have to live with it. Anyway, thank you, gentlemen, for the entertainment this evening. Congratulations to Sherlock, Scarlett, and Viney for their podium finishes. Lovely stuff. And if you have watched this evening, or while watching on a replay, please do give us a like and subscribe if you're able. We're holding steady on 123 subscribers, but on the push to 200. So yeah, please do give us a like and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. It does mean the world to us. So I'll just have a quick check. Oh, interesting. So next week we are in Road Atlanta, and it's RO4. So it's raining a bit, and then
Yeah, but I
dry
think that
out,
might be a typo or something.
Because can it rain at Road Atlanta?
No, I checked it. We don't have wind settings at Atlanta. I think it should be by Red Bull Ring is random, and I guess the Road Atlanta is meant to be random, and Red Bull Ring meant to be the R4, I think.
Okay,
I'll have to get Justin to check that.
Well, Justin will no doubt listen to this, and he'll know to swap it about. But okay, so Road
Thank
Atlanta
God
next
it's
week.
not raining at Road Atlanta.
I was going to say, I've actually been gutted about that. That'd be quite interesting.
Hard enough to drive a Red Bull Ring.
Yeah, true. Okay, well, look, thanks everyone, and yes, we'll see you in America next week. Congratulations on your finishes, and cheers. Have a good evening.
See you later.
Cheers,
Cheers, guys.
See you later, lads. Well done, Sherlock.
Bye.